right, y'all, I thought while supper was cooking, I'd let you see what I've been up to today. Now, my rhododendrons are in full bloom. They're absolutely gorgeous. Every year, I'm just blown away at how many blooms we actually get. Oh, sun right in our faces. But how many blooms we actually get on these rhododendrons. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, 7 maybe in the yard. And they're absolutely gorgeous. So this bed I had started working on. If you guys remember, it was a hot mess. Well, it's a little bit better than a hot mess now, and I got some mulch laid on this side of it. Got a few more of the weeds pulled. The hubby got the water feature, which I absolutely love, hooked back up, and it's gorgeous. And I've been pulling out some weeds. I still have a lot more mulch to get down. It's going to go all along the back. The columbines are absolutely beautiful. The creeping Jenny is creeping. And I'm not for sure exactly what this is called, but it is a gorgeous ground cover. I just love it. Some of the ajuga actually came back from last year. I was afraid it was dead. So I have to get that. Really needs water, but I gotta get some mulch around there. Back there is some phlox. We have some more of the columbine. I have spider plant, which the flowers have just barely started peaking. They'll be beautiful and purple soon. Some orange milkweed. I cannot wait for that. And then my good old tree trunk is still trunking. And here is all the mulch that I have not got laid down yet, but still got more to go. It's okay. It's a work in progress. And back there is my lace cap hydrangea that is called Lady in Red, and she's starting to get some little blooms on her. I have hostas everywhere. This peony and that one I planted last year, and neither one of them have any blooms on them this year. Now, I may have planted them too deeply. If they do not bloom next year, I will probably dig them up and replant them. Now, the foliage is gorgeous this year. Frost got it last year. And try to not plant them so deeply, because when you don't plant them too deeply, I planted this one at the exact same time as I did those two. But look at all the blooms on these that are just about to pop. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now, over in this bed, I have been working, as you see, tons of mulch has got down in my pea gravel. If you have any good ways to get the mulch out of my pea gravel, I sure would like to know them, because I just kind of sit and pick it out and pick it out and pick it out. And I have a feeling that that's not ever going to get it all out. But there's another one of the hydrangeas. It's gorgeous. There is a beautiful rose right here, which is not in bloom yet, but it has the most beautiful peachy pink colors. I cannot wait for that to get in full bloom. And then I'm going to trim it back, because you see how leggy that is. I've let it get really, really tall, and I see a couple little blooms on there. But after I have a good flush of blooms, I'm going to cut this back so down at the bottom will fill out more and it won't be as leggy, because I'm afraid it's going to just fall right off of the little stand I have on it. And I have some coral bells down here. I absolutely love coral bells. And this is one of my favorite hostas. This is called Curly Fry, and I absolutely love it. It's tiny but puts on a big show. And as you can tell, I love hostas. I love hostas of all kinds. There's one hiding back there behind the water fountain. More over here. I love the different colors of the hostas. I have just a, this is a Easter lily. Hasn't bloomed yet this year, but it will. More of the hostas over here. And I got all this mulch down last night and today. Once again, I still have a lot more to go. Back there, that one is called guacamole. I'm pretty sure it's one of these three that's guacamole, but they look so much alike it's hard to tell. I have a bleeding heart back there, and I have an astilbe right here. Made a big mistake in planting them behind this gigantic hosta. Did not realize it was going to get so big. So next year I will be pulling up the bleeding heart and the astilbe and moving them closer to the front with the smaller hostas, and maybe put another hosta back there. This one is called Dancing Queen, another one of my favorites. She is a beautiful yellow citrine color. She's gorgeous. Some of my mama's yellow irises are blooming. She called these flags. Don't know the exact name of them, but they are beautiful. Have some bird feeders in there and a birdhouse. amongst all of the rhododendrons. Once again, just absolutely gorgeous at the flowers from these rhododendrons every year, every single year. And then down here we have more of the hostas, more coral bells, a beautiful rose that is fixing to bloom. It has some buds everywhere. It's a burgundyish red, probably more toward the red color that a friend of mine gave me a couple years ago, and she is amazing. More hostas, more hostas, more hostas. Love the hostas. The chickens have been digging in this for a while, but now that they are moved on down a little bit closer to the garden, they will hopefully stay out of this. Once again, I still have some, but I'm telling you, they did an amazing job on the weeds. I'll just tell you that. And back there, more of my irises. They've already bloomed this year. They've already done their thing. So this end, I definitely need to thin out next year. I mean, there are hostas everywhere in here, all the way down here. I don't even know how they got down here. And hostas everywhere, along with some weeds, but they have flowers on them. So that's okay. I'll take it. And then we have some coreopsis poking down here, some lamb's ear. The hubby sprayed right in this area and got rid of my little evening primrose accidentally and some of my creeping Jenny, but he didn't know what he was doing. He thought he was going to kill the wild onions, which you see that did not work. And here is some salvia and a cactus that is fixing to start blooming soon. I need to pull that out a little bit. More hostas, more irises, and I cannot remember the name of this. Euphorbia. Aha, I see it. It is called euphorbia. I was right. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Kind of fell down here. Thank goodness I seen it. But it's beautiful. It's coming up from the bottom, but it stayed all winter. And these flowers are just amazing. Tiny little beautiful green flowers. And you see these long red stalks on there. And then it's coming up more from the bottom. So that's just one plant. But I just love it all mingled in there. It's absolutely beautiful. A little bit more of the irises. And as you see back here, my hydrangea is starting to put on a little green. We'll see if that does anything. And then I have a beautiful crepe myrtle up here. And she is a really pretty, she's sort of a reddish color. I can't remember for sure. The one over there in the other bed is purple. This one's sort of a burgundy-ish red color. And then I have a white one in the other bed. But this is what I've been working on recently. This is what I've been working on this week besides the regular garden. As you see, I have a lot more mulching to do, but I've got the weeds. Me and the chickens have done a pretty good job on the weeds. So this is how this is looking back here. Once again, long way to go. This is my clothesline. Once again, a long way to go, but it's looking good. And I'm just going to take my time this year. I'm not going to be in any rush, and I'm just going to enjoy the process this year. I love the color of the rhododendrons up against our new siding with the new white windows. Oh, looks so good, looks so good. So anyway, that's what I've been working on for the last few days besides just working in the garden. And we're going to continue this, and then we'll go toward the front of the house. So for right now, this is what we got, and I'll show you when I'm completely finished how it turns out. And I hope you like it. I hope it gives you a little bit of inspiration on things you can. I'm telling you, you cannot beat hostas, y'all. You just cannot beat those hostas. But anyway, have a good evening, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye, y'all.